What's up guys, man, NBA fan crazy here. So the last video I did talk about Damian Lillard and 61 points, how he set a trailblazer record for most points in a single game. Now I'm going to be talking about Giannis Antetokounmpo, the reigning MVP, and his 50 points, 14 rebounds, 6 assists in a 122-118 win against the Utah Jazz, and how in spite of Chris Middleton, I believe, not being there, and he how he overcame all their being absent to give Bucks fans a great performance. A game high box plus minus of 23.5, a game high plus minus of 14. Let's see how Antetokounmpo did all of this. Let's roll.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is the most prolific dunker in the NBA. 6 on Saturday against Detroit. Several of
Look at the stats, guys.
Spectacular, even by his standards. He leads the NBA with 56 hammer dunks. Are you okay? I'm fine. Are you fine?
This is pure dominance, man. Just get to the paint, overpower defenders with his sheer size, strength, quickness, and length. That's just basic fundamentals for a power forward. Here, with that.
Really that strong. He just wanted to make sure it's taken.
Man, what a Euro step, man. Through two defenders, Donovan Mitchell and is that Tony Bradley? I think that's Tony Bradley. Oh, that's Tony Bradley. What a Euro step, man. I love this guy's Euro step. So look at this. Oh, it was Royce O'Neal and Donovan Mitchell. Sorry for confusing you, Royce, but those Purple Mountain jerseys are fire though. I really love them. Do you think they? I just want to leave this in the comments below. Do you think they'll make a what? Do you think they'll make a white rendering of those jerseys next year? Just leave it on in the comment section.
Rebounds. And a dunk.
See, we don't see him doing a lot of hook shots, so this is rare, but still phenomenal from a player who's improving.
Back pain. Joe Ingles hits a three. Inside.
So dominant, bro. The guy was so dominant. Like take the example of a guy like Joel Embiid. He has the size. He's taller than Antetokounmpo is at 7'1". He certainly has the post moves to thrive near the rim, but for a certain reason, he doesn't get to the rim a lot. He settles for, let's say, mid-ranges, inefficient mid-range shots, which the Sixers probably don't need because the space. What the Sixers do, they don't have a lot of spacing. They need someone who can shoot to be a floor spacer. So this is Embiid's role. But frankly, he should get to the basket to get the Sixers more points. That's just my perspective on it.
He's been swatting a lot of shots lately. DiVincenzo finds Wesley Matthews now to the post and Giannis.
Sad, bro. Sad. They really miss the presence of Rudy Gobert in this one. The Jazz there's no understatement to Tony Bradley, the Jazz backup center, but Rudy Gobert is one of the best rim protectors in the league. At 7'1", he can patrol the paint. He's a 2-time DPOY. So it was clear the Jazz missed Rudy Gobert in a game like this where the Bucks' length came into function without a true DPOY center protecting the rim. Tony Bradley can, but not at the level Rudy Gobert does.
Jazz, the Bucks play solid defense, didn't reach it, do too much. Jeff Green turned it over, and then another game.
He got to the rim so efficient, bro. Look at this. So basically, so Bogdanovic is near the free throw line taking the responsibility, but Brook Lopez tries to set a screen. He just falls. That leaves the onus on Antetokounmpo to get to the rim. Let's see what he does. See, it was a reckless foul by Tony Bradley, but it was clearly to prevent Antetokounmpo from finishing. But he did, and Tony Bradley got a foul added. Yes. Yeah. So dominant, bro. So dominant.
Antetokounmpo had 2 points in the first half in Salt Lake City. He has 17 with free throws coming.
Look at this. Brook Lopez just falls apart. Bogdanovic should not be doing that. Though it might have not been his fault, just don't say this to anyone, buddy. Okay, fine. Anyway, let's just go on the play. He is clearly trying to defend, so it was not his fault.
In Milwaukee.
So, but look at this. Tony Bradley, look at this. Let's rewind.
Lake City. He has 17 with free throws coming.
So he clearly goes at Tony Bradley's shoulder. See, he wants to draw the foul under the rim. He does a good job at finishing through contact too, which is good for a guy who can't finish at his size, who can get to the rim.
That's how you practice.
Let's see, he has Royce O'Neal under the paint. Royce O'Neal, a good perimeter defender, not an interior.
That's taken away.
With the combination of height, size, strength and length like him, very unique guy. He can get to the rim, he can overpower you, he can out-hustle you, he can out-muscle you, he can outpace you. So much ways that this guy is dominant under the rim.
He didn't stay there.
And the thing is, he can handle the ball. He can handle the ball. He can handle the ball. Having the enormous power forwards these days don't handle the ball a lot. It's still been power forwards, always has been. Sometimes it runs through a wing. Rarely it's run through a 4 or a 5. Very unique. League's changing though. This is what we are not seeing. Antetokounmpo stopping on a 3 with, let's say, 19. Some people call this reckless because he has a shot to get a more efficient one at the rim. Probably suits his strength. But he's confident in his shot. That's what the MVP is. Guys, that's who the MVP is. The guy confidently walked into it. Look at this.
Yeah, he actually hasn't been shooting.
See? He had the gut. He could. Even after losing ball, he's looking for the ball. Out hustle the Jazz defender. So got it. Dunk. Just dunk. Brain 3 points, man. So what I just found out about was he was a big part of the reason why the Bucks went from having a 3-point deficit in the third to a 7-point lead going into the fourth, because the Bucks were trailing 83-80 before that Antetokounmpo 3, and they led 90-83 by the end of the fourth. Easy, bro. The guy is sensational. Sensational, bro. Look at this. So look at this. He's in the post battling a lot of defenders. So it's Michel. I think that's George Niang. I'm not sure. So look at this. Pat Connaughton's wide open more than anyone because they have to surround Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's Pat Connaughton more than wide open in the corner. Smart passing. Very smart passing for a guy who you orchestrate your offense to. He averages 5.9 assists in the season, but he's underrated as a playmaker because he's not that much of a playmaker, but he makes the right pass when surrounded. So it's basically he shuffles it to a slew of shooters they have on the team. They're capable shooters. What I've not shown, the Bucks have a very good bench. They have a very good bench. Underrated bench. Not underrated. They are adequately rated. So what do you see here? A slew of Jazz defenders. You see those purple mountain jerseys, which I absolutely love. So they leave Pat Connaughton wide open because even if it goes to DiVincenzo, Moody is still close. But Mitchell's in the paint because Moody is outside the restricted area. He cleverly sees the thing. So when the ball's in midair, Donovan anticipates the pass, but he's too late before Connaughton hits the three. Smart passing. So look at this. So he's trying to make a move on a play on the move for DiVincenzo. What he does, give it up to Brook Lopez. Let's see how this play unfolds. Some people probably think he shoot the three, but let's just see. Probably shoot the three, make it, bro. No. So look at this. So Giannis Antetokounmpo is right here between Mitchell and O'Neal, who are good on the perimeter. So they know Bledsoe. See, that's the screen. So Mitchell from 6'1" to 6'11", that's a huge size mismatch. I'm saying size mismatch. He has a 6'10" wingspan, but in terms of height, he's still 10 inches shorter than Giannis Antetokounmpo. Let's go. He gets the ball around his free throw line. Sensational. Look at this. So DiVincenzo and Green slip after for the rebound. What Giannis does a good job of it is that he gets the rebound and dunks it in. What he's done as good, just get to the rim, bro. So dominant. Look at this. So Green stretches it out for a Jazz player to get it, but he and DiVincenzo collide, not as in necessary muscle to muscle collide, but they still fall down. So it leaves Giannis Antetokounmpo wide open for the rebound and a dunk. Ferocious dunk. Look at this. He's driving. Unless you have a deterrent who can actually protect the rim and hold steady, you're not stopping him. See, he's too further into the post to stop him. That's dominance, bro.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights.
So what I want to just say, in the game that I reacted a little bit too hard to say anything bad about Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had a very good game, but he really needs to up his shooting. I'm just telling you. He's dominant and getting to the rim, keep that ability. But in the playoffs, getting to the rim is not the only thing. Maybe in one game it might make you can, but when it comes to a 7-game series, teams can make strategies to force a very tough mismatch. I'm sure the Bucks still can, but if it comes to Raptors and Bucks, a lot of people say Nick Nurse is clearly a better coach than Mike Budenholzer. He uses his mind more than Dwayne Casey. So I'm just telling, if you meet a coach like Brad Stevens or Nick Nurse, that's a huge coaching advantage for Toronto and Boston. Not huge, but in the terms of other people seeing them as, that's a huge mismatch. Yeah. So what I saw the Bucks in this game, Giannis Antetokounmpo was averaging 29.7 points, 13.5 rebounds, and he's averaging 5.9 assists. He went 17 for 31 from the field, 3 for 8 from the 3-point line, and 13 for 19 from the free throw line. He took 8 3-pointers. He made 3. That's actually steady improvement if you ask me. Because in the playoffs, I'm just telling, I may be wrong. In the playoffs, when defenses have a chance to mismatch against you by forcing you onto a guy who can hold you down, who's laterally quick, that's the time when you have a problem. So now he clearly deserves to be the MVP according to me. He's done such a phenomenal job. The Bucks have frequently blown out teams due to him and Middleton's dominance as a duo. Man, the Bucks are sensational. But I'm just saying, in the playoffs, Giannis Antetokounmpo has a lot to prove, man. I'm just saying that's my mindset, because last year people said he got locked down by a wall. If people say Milwaukee's going to the finals, I want to see Giannis Antetokounmpo not be locked down by a wall. I trust him, but I'm just saying, we saw what kind of damage they did to in the playoffs with defenders like Marc Gasol, Serge Ibaka, Pascal Siakam. Kawhi Leonard, people say carried the Raptors. That's absolutely wrong. Though he was a very instrumental part of the wall, it was the trio, Serge Ibaka, Pascal Siakam, and Marc Gasol, whose combination of length, height, and rim protection that really forced him out in the paint, pass it to the shooters who didn't make the shots. Thus, the Raptors they eliminated the Bucks, and they put Kawhi Leonard and Antetokounmpo more, which on the perimeter too, which he was forced to make plays on the move to shooters, because inside you have the wall and outside you have Kawhi Leonard guarding you. So I believe Giannis Antetokounmpo does have a lot to prove, but it's not that I don't believe in him, but he still has a lot of proof if he wants to go. And as of right now, though the Milwaukee Bucks are the favorite, the East runs through the Raptors, according to me. That's my assumption. Okay, guys. So thanks for this is my video. So that's done. The video's done. So see y'all, and Milwaukee Buck fans, I hope he just stays in Milwaukee. Though I do like him on my favorite team, I do hope he stays in Milwaukee. City is a perfect fit for him. Though they would have to prove to him they can make the finals, which I'm sure they might, because they are my pick to make it to the finals. But let the East duel it out. Okay then. Thanks guys. See y'all.